Waiting. Oh, alright. That's not even the words. This I got. I'll wait in this place where the train never shows. I'll wait in this place where the sun never shines. Waiting and waiting and waiting for something to show up or transpire that just doesn't. What is this? Please. What is this individual waiting on that they don't realize it's not for you? Self-esteem. I noticed most of the deck was in reverse. I feel like I flipped them in the wrong direction, or this is just the way I want to go. Yellow. And this is Lachette with self-esteem. So what I'm thinking is you're waiting for somebody. I want to have a conversation with you. And doesn't feel like you're waiting for the conversation. It feels to me like you're having a conversation, but you're expecting someone their self-esteem to just show up out of nowhere. I may not have a conversation again. Maybe this is a vow to myself. I refuse to engage in serious conversation. I'm a man, yes I am, and I can't help but love you so. Where the shadows run from themselves. Where are you, and who are these? Is this a group of people? I don't know if I can engage in this with this self-esteem this low. It's making me feel awkward. I feel cocky. A little cockier than usual. It could be a woman that you're waiting for it from a man. What's going on with you guys? I thought... Oh. Oh, okay. This message just took a turn. This is a woman with high self-esteem waiting for a man who has it when it comes to sex. Are you noticing that a lot of guys are insecure? Could it be that some of the people you've come across sexually could have been born a woman, and that's why they're insecure having this type of sexual organ? This could be even for, well, it could be for gay men too. Well, this makes sense, Philly. They would have low self-esteem because it's not the organ they were born with. I really hope that I don't regret this, but something tells me I just might. Maybe not. Confident, strong man. And fuck me right is what this feels like. Yeah. There must be some kind of way out of here. Is that what you're dealing with? Oh, what do I do here? This is what I feel from some of you women. What do I do here? I meet them out, and they're this man. This is who they are. They're this man, strong man. And then we get back to my house, or we go to their house, and a little bit of time goes by. I don't even feel like the whole date has gone by that some of you have experienced the most childlike behavior, the most annoying. She had this conversation. I'm all for innocence, all right? This is someone's innocence was stolen. King of Cups. No reason to get excited. They pop off. What are you getting so hype over? All I did was say this. They can't handle you telling them the truth. I think that life is but a joke. Okay, they can't pay their bills. This is all they're good for some of them. And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like you're a little disappointed even in that. I can't even get, I'm getting breadcrumb with dick now. I mean, at first, that was the last and final straw. I made this very clear. This may be all we have in common. You take this from me or this shit goes awry and we're finished. Seems like they want to get even with somebody. Or I can't have a conversation with them where you win, or they don't feel fulfilled with the outcome of the conversation, and then it seems like they want to get you back somehow. I'm done. I'm over it. So what is it now? What's plan X? Nothing. I wait. So instead, I chill. That's right, baby, chill. I saw you cheating. Going to get cars and shit, making 2 payments and having them repoed. Shit like that. Aria. Do you work at Aria Health? Somebody works at Aria Health, but the area too is also what's also here. Could it be? I covered a lot of area. God damn it, EU. This could be in Europe. OIE. Tell me more about this. What do you, this woman here with the Aria Health? You work a lot, and you were really hoping that with some of these newbies that were coming in. I mean, there's a lot of areas in here. We got the interns, we got the doctors, the nurses, the receptionists, the techs, the this, the that, even the cleaning service. I don't know if you went through them all, but I feel like you've at least assessed them all in some way. With the owl, I mean, I'm not gaining anything wisdom from them. I try to get, it's not even serious. This is just a little bit above par conversation. And I feel like if it's not about rap or music, or because I'm looking at the black woman, and I feel like even with these, there's a white man here, and I think it doesn't really matter in this particular environment what kind of man they are, with their skin color or their ethnicity. You're getting the same. I'm not sure if this is what you're attracting. I mean, you could be immature, and you may not even realize the way that you handle things is the same exact way. You don't have many friends who will tell you the truth, and it could be because of your reaction, which would be the childish, impulsive reaction. Now, for the woman who you're too mature for this type of shit, let's focus on you. You're way too wise. You're an intimidating presence to these men. You could have a rank or outrank some of these guys. That's why I wouldn't suggest dating in the workplace with the camel in reverse. I'm aware, I'm wise, I'm hip to the fact that the well may have run dry for a little while. Into this world we're born. Oh, into this world we're thrown. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? This is a highly sexual woman with the penguin. You tried even lights. I have. Okay. I've even dated priests and pastors thinking that I was gonna gain some wisdom from the house of God, and that didn't happen. They're talking about a killer. Take a long holiday. Maybe it's time to use those vacation weeks. Those paid vacation weeks, or that week, days, whatever it is. Sometimes you forget that you have them. You get so caught up. What I'm feeling is, though, you may want to go more towards an inmate getting released. I think what you're looking for is danger. And I think you should stop saying, oh my God, so much. That's in the reverse. It could be that it's a mix. Some of them, they can't hang with you with conversation. For others, it's, they're a little too reserved, and I'm not even sure if that's who they really are. Minimalist white. Nah, that didn't work. Rhinoceros, I feel like that's rhinoceros. That it's either that this is huge and then the brain is small. Oh, got it. She wants both heads to be somewhat equal. I need for this to be big. I need for your brain to be a little bit bigger, or your ability to take in information at the very least with the filing cabinet upstairs. What is she going to do meanwhile? You may wind up meeting somebody on the road. I'll tell you what, if you feel if you feel like, look, they have their hearts blocked and it's because they only care about money, and the ones who do have it, they're cheap. It's just a weird environment if this is the healthcare, but then I'm not really surprised. Yep. This is how you're going to meet them, darling. It's going to be on the road, and I believe that you're protected in some crazy way. You may wind up picking up a hitchhiker and be in that story where it's, what do you mean you picked up hitchhikers? Do you know the times that we're living in? Is this your white friend? Taurus. I'm protected by something. You either believe in God still after all this shit, and I guess, give me something to believe in, or you believe that you are a God, and that all you have to do is say some shit with the Queen of Swords is, if I pick up a killer, you have the ability to change people and their perspective on you immediately. You know, you get in the car, you immediately judge. It's what we do as human beings, but there's something about the kind of person that you are, where you could turn a serial killer into a husband. You definitely could. This is what's going to happen. You may wind up passing a church. If you are still on the precipice of believing in some type of supreme being, it could be that they're going to make you feel more comfortable about it, and you're going to pick this cat up in front of the house of the Lord. You're going to say something. The two of you are going to wind up going out for drinks. This time you're going to do it differently than the last time. You're going to drink some water in between, because I feel like the last time something happened, you could have got a little too drunk. Maybe some drugs came into the picture and you impulsively got into this relationship. You said, I love you and shit. I don't know, this motherfucker could have left in the middle of the night. That route didn't work. There's also a scenario here where you could have just gotten into a relationship way too quick, and it's because of what happened on this first night. I would say all you gotta do is say less. This one, let's find out about this guy though. Yes, I will put letters out. Yeah, I will. I don't know why people think that I'm not a hater of women. I'm a disdainer of certain types of women. This one I like. She reminds me of me. Let's find out what this guy is like. Which one do I use? I think the demon cards. Tell me about this man. Nick R. His name could be Nick. Focus on taking necessary precautions and respecting powerful outside influences. Whirlpools and storms. The risks of confronting a Nickar on a voyage had to be weighed against the benefits of fresh food and new discoveries. Okay. Cause great tempests, whirlpools, and storms. It could be during a storm that you wind up picking some cat up. They're showing me too, there's already going to be some hotel or lodge really close. It's going to be one of those things where you think you're watching the beginning of a movie. And there's somebody that had a dream about this, and I'm not sure if you know this person. You may. H-A. H-A-P-I. Hailing a cab. O-L-and-S-N-H-A-I-L-S. It could be hails that this weather. This is how you're going to know. Oh my God, I don't know if you see people hitchhiking where you're at, or you just, I want to offer someone a ride. I can't stand that we're living in the times where I can't even say to someone who's good looking, hey, I'll take you somewhere, or do you need something? I'm afraid they're going to friggin' look at me and I'm a woman and they're going to immediately want to kill me. Mothership. Stairway to Heaven. This may be playing. These are going to be the signs. This is from the album Mothership, Led Zeppelin. And what is the actual definition of mothership? All that glitters is gold. This man will be tatted. You understand what they're saying here? He's not going to have the car that he can't afford, and he's not going to have the clothes he borrowed from his boy. He's actually going to come as you are. It may not be prison or just getting out, but it's going to be someone the opposite of who you would expect. Strongest match, mothership. Oh, ales, 2. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure. Sometimes words have 2 meanings, so you're going to have that. It'll be on a holy thing. There will be something holy around so that you know that this is trustworthy. The birds, you may hear certain birds. It may be the worst day. It's going to come off as the worst day, though, weather-wise. Winds, hail. This is a forced match. Yeah, look at this shit. It's going to be a thunderstorm. So I'm guessing that it will be, or some type of weather event. This feels like in places where the hot and the cold weather are mixing right now, the air. Torrential downpour, yes. For others, it could just be winds. High Priestess. You're gonna have that knowing feeling. You feel that? Did you feel that? Where you get emotional. You're gonna do a double take. You're not going to ignore it. When I look to the west. You're going to hold on to this one. You're also going to hold back talking about exes or anything you just went through. Because I can guarantee you, if you're picking up this cat, he's going through it worse than you are. He's not the kind of guy, or he's not going to be in a predicament where he's going to want to hear. In fact, I would let him talk. Yeah, you're going to find other options and other ways to communicate or things to talk about. You're not going to talk about money problems. It's going to give him the impression that you're looking for a sugar daddy, and immediately he's going to feel inferior. This is more telepathic. Oh. The last name could be Piper, or your name could be Piper. Then the Piper will lead us to reason. Have you tried this yet? I think a lot of people have said it, but you're so used to communicating, and then you wind up saying things you regret, and you're like, wait, I'm just a small talk I can't stand. And then it's given the idea that this is boring from the start, and that how could this get any better from here, right? If our first conversation is, there's not much to talk about if you're not talking about the fucked up shit that's going on in the world. You're not going to talk about karma. This is not going to, broken record. Somebody has a habit of saying the same things over and over again. So try this. This is also looks and feeling. You're going to let this shit flow. There's still time to change the road you're on. For the man who this is going to happen to, you could be walking down the road. Were you going to get off that road? Or do you have headphones on by any chance? Pay attention to what song's playing. A Horse with No Name. Felt good to get out of the rain, right in the desert. I feel like you were already on the right road. You're going to ease into this shit. Your head is humming. Oh, the signs, though. You're going to cut out racing and rushing. I don't need to get to the altar. I don't need you to move in. But there is a possibility that maybe you wind up becoming roommates What's the worst that can happen, though? See, this is where hold on. This is where your friends and your family will come in who are miserable and unhappy in their marriages and relationships and go, yeah, but then, you get married. So what? You get married. It's a contract. It's a piece of fucking paper. You get married to somebody. And then if you don't want to be married, guess what? You can just not get married. You cannot be married and you can just get a divorce. Who actually said that all these assets? So let's just say, let's go get married impulsively. We go. You get married at the at City Hall or something like that because you just kind of had to, however you felt about someone. What happens then? Nobody talks about assets. Let's say 3 months go by, you have a blast. It's honeymoon phase every single day. All you did was you said we're going to get married. It's a game called life, right? So I played the game a little bit. You get divorced 3 months later. There's no splitting of assets there. I mean, what the fuck is this? Is this a thing where now where does it say on paper? Does it actually say on paper that if you marry somebody, they immediately get half of your shit? Is there? Because I don't know. If so, that needs to change. It would be great, though. Like, let's get married. Let's just have a seller. Otherwise, what is it for? What is this for? Is it just to attain or, acquire somebody else's assets? Why can't you just be with somebody for the rest of their life? Maybe hold that back. What do you talk about? There shouldn't really be much talking, actually. What do aliens do? Do aliens go on dates and shit up there? Do they meet people and then just sit there next to each other and speak telepathically? I'm not sure if they get down or not, but if they don't, please, don't take me there. What is the point of being in this life if you can't do that? You can't drink, you can't get high, you can't enjoy life. I don't know. Let's see how else this is gonna go. Light hair, it may be somebody different than you. May be someone who prefers dark hair, and it may not be dark hair. Guilt, I did something bad. Shame, I am something bad. Spend today identifying guilt and shame. Kick it in the dick. Shame is the devil, though. Why do you feel guilty? If the sun refused to shine. Thank you. Well, what is this shame and guilt from? Oh, this one could have just gotten released. Whatever they were away for. And this is for you, sir. It's that once you get released from this joint, that is officially your past. That's what those bars mean. When you hear this, that's it. And you're getting out. Yeah, truth. Don't even talk about that shit. And for the chick, don't even ask. There's no reason to ask about this. Let him tell you as he feels like telling you. Yeah. Because just because he's leaving and he understands this is ending and this is not ending. That doesn't mean that it's over for him. He still has to process whatever experience he had in there. And what put him there. It's hard to do that there sometimes. Don't speak about your ex-wife. How she left you. This is what's going to happen. If you want a successful marriage, friendship, business partnership, fuck buddy, you don't speak about exes. You don't speak about I wouldn't speak about much unless it's from this point forward. This is going to be a memory reset. And that's it. I'm excited for you. See ya.